the sweater that I did, so it was based off of a photograph. Oh my gosh, I don't have the photo. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna go get the photo. Totally forgot. So anyway, so this was the original pattern, and I tried to basically, or the original idea, and I tried to make something based off of this. This is the last installation. This is part 4. This is the finished product. So this is it here. And some of the differences that I did was I did not add buttons. I wanted to, but as you can see, this is a lace. So because it's a lace, I can't, it was just too hard to sew buttons because it's not secure enough. I did a single layer here. I doubled up on the yarn here. I used, this is a mohair and mulberry silk yarn. The company is called Cascade Yarn, and they have stuff on yarn.com you can get from them, and they're pretty affordable. They're like $9 per ball, and I used about 6 balls for this. This is a size, I would say like an extra small. You know, sweater patterns always come so large anyway. This is the back. I have not added my button on yet. The little ruffles and stuff. And I have a video that I did, one of my reality TV show videos that I did. I was wearing it. So this is the finished result. And basically that's about it. Yeah, I really love it. It's so soft. But it does, like, you know, mohair does kind of get in the nose and the eyelashes because it's kind of furry, you know. So now I am working on I want to make a sweetheart neckline. Oh, thanks, Susan. You back with me? Yeah, that's the end result. And it's very like romantic and stuff like that. I really love like the kind of Victorian style. I love poof sleeves, or like, you know, sleeves that are kind of bigger down here. I did this one here, so I'm working on this one now. Like, knitting is like so, I don't know, it's very addicting. It's like I always have to do something with my hands. So right now I'm trying to make a sweetheart neckline. So I created basically, and I'm just doing this without a pattern. It is, yeah. Relax a little bit, right? So basically, I started off with a tank top. So I made it a tank top. I don't, you know, I'm just kind of doing it by my head. I've made so many sweaters at this point. So now I added a whole bunch of increases here at the top so I can get a poofy sleeve, and it will be long sleeve when I'm done, but that's just to show you the one side, and then I'll just finish off the sleeve, and then, you know, once the sleeves are done. And I have a stitch marker here in the middle, but basically I'll be crimping it here to make like a sweetheart so that, you know, it'll fit. Let me see if I can move back a little bit. So it'll fit, you know, sweetheart-ish, you know, here, and then, you know, that side will come up and the sleeves will be long. So it's an experiment. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've never done this style before. Usually when I do puff sleeves, I do raglan style, starting from the bottom coming up, but because I'm just, you know, I haven't seen a pattern that I like for this type of sweater, so I'm just gonna, you know, try it with some scrap yarn, and if I don't like it, you know, no love lost, and if so, I can make it with a different yarn that I like a little bit more. This will be very nice. I'll wear this under, I think this is kind of like a, it's a little bit of like a sage green. It's, I don't know if it's showing up like that on your screen. This will go nice under like a lace black turtleneck. And, you know, you can also wear it in the springtime or whatever when the weather gets warmer. If you guys are ever interested in making sweetheart necklines, it's basically all it is a tank top with long sleeves and then a pinched, you know, a gathered top right here in the front. So if you guys were ever interested in making something like that, then I would recommend looking for, I mean, you would have to have some kind of knitting skill already, I think, for that level, but you look for a tank top pattern, and I'm sure you can find some of those. Some of those you can even find for free. Ravelry has a lot of stuff, but it's hard with Ravelry because to me, most of the stuff on Ravelry is so like you know, kind of straight and boxy and stuff like that. And I always prefer my sweaters to be form fitted because listen, I'm spending that money and that sheep, you know, sacrifice its coat for me. It better be something that's going to be very flattering. You know, that's how I am. So yeah, so we'll see. You know, I don't know, maybe next week or so. I'm sure I'll have it done by next week. I usually knit kind of fast, so I think yeah, as long as I have time. So maybe next week I'll come back to you guys and show you the finished product. It's not going to be like a 4-part series like I did with this sweater here because this obviously took a lot more time and everything like that. But yeah, so that's it. This is the finished product, and you know, maybe if you're, you know, interested in knitting, this can get you, you know, going to your local yarn store and buying some stuff. And, you know, even if you don't have a lot of experience knitting, sometimes just going to the yarn store can jog your, what do you call it, like it can inspire you, just like a person like who doesn't sew but maybe they go into a fabric store and they see a fabric that's really beautiful or a color that they've always wanted to have something in but they never could find it at Macy's or whatever, and now you're like, oh well, maybe I can learn how to make something. So you know, it's just very, very relaxing. So anyway, oh my god, I'm so far away from the microphone. I hope you guys were able to hear me, but that's it. That was just a quick little knitting check-in. So we're all done with that project, and I'll see you guys next week with the finished results. Fingers crossed for my sweetheart poof sleeve blouse sweater kind of thingy. All right, take care. Chippy Salacho.